Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to let everybody know that GearBubble is running a lifetime deal for $297. I didn't even know about this until late yesterday, so I wanted to let you know. I believe, unless they are doing one of those fake timers, that the deal ends tonight, okay? And the reason this is relevant, well, that's what I'm gonna break down for you in this video, but the reason this is relevant is that, just for reference, GearBubble is a print-on-demand production partner, and they charge monthly to use them. And I'm not a fan of that. Every time I reference GearBubble, I pretty much say that I'm not a fan of paying monthly when all of their competition is basically free to use. GearBubble will charge you monthly even if you make 0 sales. But for reference, since I do know a bunch of people that pay for GearBubble, and I'll talk about why some people actually pay for them, because GearBubble does have their edges, their advantages to using them. I'll break them down for you in this video as I see them. But on a normal month without this deal, you'd pay like, I think, $200 a month to use their integrations with Amazon, eBay, and Etsy. So instead of paying $200 a month, why don't you save on the lifetime deal for $297, right? It makes some sense, but I'm going to break down for you why you may want to consider doing that in this video. I'm not affiliated with GearBubble, so I don't get anything out of sharing this with you other than that I want you to save money in case you weren't aware of this deal like I wasn't aware of this deal. So let's get started. Real quick reminder, take advantage of the free weekly print-on-demand giveaway. The link's at the top of the description. 2 winners are going to get a license to Merch Titan's upload automation, Merch Ninja research tools, all sunsets, premium Premade graphics, and Bubble Scout, the go-to Redbubble niche research and validation tool. The link's at the top of the description. Also down there, I've got an 8-day print-on-demand mini course and a print-on-demand Facebook group that I'd love to have you in. All right, got the business out of the way. Let's talk about GearBubble. So I mentioned they're a print-on-demand production partner. Anybody new to the channel, that means that they fulfill our orders. We sell a print-on-demand t-shirt. They'll grab like a blank t-shirt like the one I'm wearing. They will put our design on the t-shirt. They will then ship it out to our customer, upload the tracking information. We can literally sleep through the day and everything's taken care of for us. I mean, pretty awesome, right? Now, production partners typically are free. I think in virtually every example of a print-on-demand production partner, they're free to use, except GearBubble. For whatever reason, they charge monthly to use their integrations. I guess technically you can sign up for a free GearBubble account, but to have the integrations that streamline the entire process I just described, you need to pay. Okay, they integrate with Amazon, eBay, and Etsy, by the way. What makes them most relevant, though, is not that they integrate with eBay, because plenty of people do that. It's not that they integrate with Etsy, because pretty much everybody does that. It's that they integrate with Amazon. And for whatever reason, I didn't think that at the end of 2021 going into 2022, I'd still be sitting here talking about the 2 production partners I'm aware of that have Amazon Seller Central integrations, them being Printful, which is free. I can also drop a link to Printful, by the way, in the description. But GearBubble is the reason you're here. And GearBubble, they have an Amazon Seller Central integration as well. Amazon, guys, don't overthink things. The biggest e-commerce destination in the world. Follow the customers. If your goal is to make sales, you want to be where most of the customers go, and that's going to be Amazon. One thing that I didn't mention also, I didn't put a slide in here for it, but GearBubble, one thing unique about them, they have the capacity to do FBA print on demand, by the way. So that's pretty cool. I don't know of anybody else that can do that. I have done FBA mugs and shot glasses. Okay, those are the only 2 products I've ever tried doing FBA with for GearBubble. I would not recommend doing like FBA t-shirts, for instance, because obviously you're going to be competing with Amazon merch, so not a great strategy. But until Amazon merch launches like coffee mugs, for instance, you could have GearBubble actually doing FBA coffee mugs. And while I haven't done them recently, I've done them in like the 4th quarter in some previous years. When you did do that, you would order like a case of 36 mugs at a time, and they would actually give you a discount of $1 per mug. So it brought your profit margins up. So not bad. So I paid, for reference, $2,000 for my GearBubble lifetime integrations. It was a lot of money, but I have a very long-term mindset for things. And as long as, again, it's passive and I can streamline it, I figured that I would figure it out. Now, I did a lot of manual work back in the day to build up my catalog of FBM print-on-demand products. Back before I knew about Printful, by the way, I was signed up for GearBubble. And I would sit there and I would just push products. I'd manually create them and then I would manually push them. I did a video on my channel from back in the day where I talked about, like, went on a weekend trip to the beach with my girlfriend, Marielle, and While I was there, I pushed like 200 products to Amazon because I did it from my phone via GearBubble because there's little buttons and you can push upload. That being said, there's also an alternative to that, and I can drop a link in the description. I don't want to make this video too long, but there is software. It is the only upload automation that I am aware of for selling print on demand on Seller Central. It is called POD Turbo, and I have a course walking you through exactly how I use POD Turbo to do all this because there's a lot of moving pieces. I'm not saying you won't figure it out on your own, but this is one of those where it's like, if you're going to do it, you want to strongly consider my POD Turbo course because it walks you through like how to pretty much streamline and automate setting up the automation so that basically every single day I get 200 products a day uploaded to my Amazon Seller Central via POD Turbo that uses GearBubble for fulfillment. I know I just threw a lot at you. I apologize if that was a little bit all over the place, but basically GearBubble fulfills the POD Turbo pushed print on demand products. POD Turbo uses automation instead of having to do it manually. I do still manually push products to my Seller Central as well via the Printful integration. So I'm getting lots of products created on my Seller Central account. I don't see any reason not to. All right, so today, anyways, for reference, that was a long-winded way of saying I paid $2,000 for my GearBubble lifetime integrations back in 2017. I have since made that back. I'm profitable. I knew I would be because I wouldn't quit until I was. Today, though, you can do it for $275. I don't know why they're cutting that much money off of the price. They probably could have charged like $1,000 and this would still be a good deal. And again, me saying that, I get nothing out of you actually signing up. So that's just my honest opinion. They're not paying me to say that. So with GearBubble, when you log in, you can launch, they call it launching a campaign. Basically, you have to, again, air quotes, launch a campaign because GearBubble has this like front-facing sort of marketplace component. They don't really rank that well on Google, although they do get indexed by Google. So if you want to like launch a coffee mug and sell it on Amazon, first you have to go to gearbubble.com, create the coffee mug. Well, this is unless you're using POD Turbo, just for reference. Okay, if you use POD Turbo, you do everything over there, but it's a separate thing. Most of you guys won't do that. You would create the product in GearBubble. So I go here, you can see they've got coffee mugs, necklaces, bracelets, t-shirts, hoodies, a bunch of different types of shirts. By the way, their fulfillment time in Q4 was incredibly slow. Like I've got shirts that were ordered 3 weeks ago that aren't fulfilled. So yes, that created headaches. No, I don't use GearBubble as a primary fulfillment for shirts. What I do like about GearBubble though, is that they'll fulfill shirts. Like I sell this one shirt specifically that somebody wore on the Joe Rogan podcast. No, it's not affiliated with any big brands or anything like that. It was just one that like, when I saw it up on my, I have my TV up here. I was like, oh, this is going to be seen by at least like 10 million people. I bet you people will buy this shirt. So I only listed the shirt on eBay where I feel a little bit more comfortable because it's a little bit of like a fringe. It's the type of shirt basically that's like, would be censored today. Because, you know, there's like one narrative that's allowed to permeate through any sort of media, even social media with normal people that aren't paid to read scripts on mainstream television. And yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm only going to put it on eBay. And I've sold a bunch of this shirt. So yeah, they're being shipped out very late. Pillowcases, posters, all over print shirts. I've never tested those. Laser engraved necklaces, shot glasses, travel mugs, tumblers, wine glasses, masks, card jewelry. Never seen that. Camper mugs, ornaments. We did some test orders for ornaments. I should have taken some pictures and showed you in this video. But anyways, Christmas tree ornaments. We did them for all the dogs. It was pretty cool. Did them this year. Candles and precious jewelry. So they're actually expanding the catalog. However, like they also roll some products back that aren't successful. Like they used to do hats. Now I don't even see hats listed. So this is how simple it is, right? You click coffee mug, you hit next. You upload your design. You can hit that little drop down, by the way. They have 11 ounce white, 11 ounce black, 15 ounce white, 15 ounce black, some other options. You upload your design. So I put my I'd rather be fishing design. You can switch it to black very easily, super simple. They also have like color changing mugs like the one you see behind me. It changes with the temperature. They have two-tone coffee mugs. You can see that over there on the left-hand side. I always do the reverse point backwards on the green screen. But they and some color options as well. I'm just showing you some examples, by the way. I'm not showing you like everything that's available through GearBubble. T-shirts, hoodies. I'm not that thrilled with the quality of either in my test orders, just so you guys know. I'm definitely more a fan of like Printful's Gildan 64,000 or Bella Canvas 3001 than I am the Gildan Heavy Cotton that they had fulfilled when I've used them in the past. Also very slow. I'm just keeping it real, guys. I'm not trying to sell you anything here. So make your own mind. I'm trying to be real here though. The jewelry, this is what I had mentioned a couple days ago in a video. I forget what I was talking about. I think it was about top 5 niches of the week. Jewelry is huge on GearBubble. You can get away with charging 30, 35, 40 bucks for a necklace that has like a $10 or less fulfillment cost. So you can make big bucks doing the jewelry. The guy who owns GearBubble, Don, he makes a ton of money. He doesn't even really do the major e-commerce websites. He'll just do like Facebook campaigns. So you can do that to GearBubble as well, because GearBubble gives you that front end component that I was referencing earlier, where you have to launch a campaign, which then creates that page on GearBubble's catalog. And it's basically just a checkout page. So if you wanted a friend or family member to buy this, you could just send them that link, and it's like super simple. The payment processing's it's done automatically for you. So that's one cool thing about GearBubble. It's like the easiest way of launching your own page that you can send somebody to purchase your product without having to pay, like if you did it on Amazon, they'd have to pay an Amazon fee, or you pay the Amazon fee. Essentially, it gets taken out of the money you collect. So anyways, the jewelry, that is the biggest thing. If you had to pick one thing, they do great with coffee mugs as well. But then I learned about Custom Cat, another print-on-demand production partner that's free, and they have cheaper coffee mugs. So I used to say GearBubble was best. Now I think Custom Cat's probably best for mugs. However, jewelry, they kill it. Shot glasses, like I said, they've got these camper mugs, travel mugs, tumblers, lots of different colors available for the tumbler here. When I do my POD Turbo stuff, I push to all of these things. And that's it. Okay, so that's it for the GearBubble video, guys. I'll have the link at the top of the description. If you're wondering, like, Ryan, you just said a whole lot, I'm a little confused. You can watch all my free YouTube content, of course. I also have a full step-by-step course walking you through exactly how I make six-figure print-on-demand sales every single year, with modules specifically for eBay, modules specifically for Amazon, modules specifically for Etsy, modules specifically for print-on-demand production partners and what the heck to do and how to use them, etc. So, and lots more than that. Niche research, design, keywords, SEO, advertising. It's all covered. Automation, POD Turbo, it's all in here. This is the best investment you can make because you get everything from the past, everything that I update, and everything in the future. So you can learn more about that, link in the description. That is the one thing I'm trying to sell you on this, I guess, if I was going to try to sell you on anything. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you find this useful. If you sign up for GearBubble, let me know how you like it, and I will see you guys soon.